Are you ready, Chelsea fans? A golden opportunity has just emerged as the January transfer window approaches, and it could change everything for our attacking lineup. Rumors are swirling about a phenomenal striker potentially making his way to Stamford Bridge, and you won't want to miss this. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with the latest Chelsea news. Chelsea fans, we've got some intriguing news coming your way as we head into the January transfer window. After a summer filled with speculation about new attacking talent, it looks like the Blues might have a golden opportunity on the horizon. Now, while Nicholas Jackson has been on fire lately, seriously, did you see his stunning performance against Leicester? Troy Deeney called it unbelievable, and I couldn't agree more. There's still a chance for Chelsea to bolster their attacking options. The word on the street is that Evan Ferguson, the 20-year-old sensation from Brighton and Hove Albion, is now available for loan. Yes, you heard that right. Chelsea has been keeping a close eye on Ferguson this season, especially after some earlier rumors suggested he could command a staggering £100 million transfer fee. But now, according to The Telegraph, Brighton is open to a loan deal, and they've slapped a £60 million price tag on him for a permanent move. This could be a game changer. Now, let's talk about Ferguson himself. This kid is incredibly talented, and I think we can all agree that his finishing ability is phenomenal. James Milner himself praised him earlier this year, highlighting just how special this young player is. However, it's worth noting that Ferguson has struggled for playing time at Brighton, featuring only once in the Premier League this season. With the form that Jackson is in, you have to wonder if Ferguson would face a similar situation at Chelsea. Sure, bringing him in could add depth to our attacking lineup, but is it the best move for his development? I'm honestly torn here. On one hand, you want to see Chelsea make a move for someone with Ferguson's potential. He could be a key player for us in the future. But on the other hand, would a loan spell really benefit him if he's not going to get the minutes he needs? Chelsea fans, I want to hear from you. Do you think securing Evan Ferguson is the right call? Or should we be looking elsewhere to ensure that he gets the playing time he deserves? This decision could significantly impact Chelsea's future. If we manage to land Ferguson, it could solidify our attacking options and give us that edge we need in the Premier League and beyond. But we also need to consider how this affects our current squad dynamics. With Jackson performing so well, would Ferguson be just another player warming the bench? It's a tricky situation, and I'm eager to hear your thoughts. And speaking of your thoughts, I want to know what you think about the direction Chelsea is heading in with these potential moves. Are you excited about the prospect of Ferguson joining the squad? Or do you think we should focus on other areas? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. As we keep an eye on these developments, don't forget that the January transfer window is just around the corner, and anything can happen. So make sure you stay tuned for all the latest updates. Currently, we're sitting pretty in third place in the Premier League, just 1 point behind Manchester City. It's been a solid start to the season, and here's the kicker. Even without signing a traditional striker over the summer, our boys have been finding the back of the net with ease. We've scored 23 goals in 12 matches, showcasing our attacking prowess. Nicholas Jackson, in particular, has been a revelation with 7 goals and 3 assists. You have to wonder, was not signing an established forward really such a bad decision after all? But let's get back to Delap. He's been lighting it up at Ipswich, scoring 6 goals in just 12 appearances. Murphy's comments about him being potentially the best young English striker out there are hard to ignore. He's got that perfect blend of physicality and technical skill that we don't see often, and it could be just what we need to bolster our attack moving forward. With uncertainty surrounding Christopher Nkunku's future, bringing in someone like Delap could provide the depth we need. Now, I know what you're thinking, but we've already got Jackson. And you're right. Jackson's emergence has certainly taken some pressure off the need for a striker. But let's not forget that having multiple options can only benefit us in the long run. Imagine a front line that includes both Jackson and Delap. Now that's a dynamic duo that could terrorize defenses week in and week out. The fact that Delap has a solid background with Manchester City means he's familiar with the pressures of playing at a high level. And with Enzo Maresca and Joe Shields already knowing him personally, there's a clear connection that could facilitate a smooth transition to Stamford Bridge. We need to be smart about our moves, and bringing in a young talent with such potential could pay off in a big way. But here's where it gets tricky. Do we really want to disrupt the chemistry we've built so far this season? I mean, Jackson is finding his rhythm, and our attack is clicking. Would adding Delap mean changing our system or how we play? It's a tough call, and I'm honestly a bit torn. On one hand, you want to keep the momentum going, but on the other, you can't pass up on a chance to sign a player with Delap's potential. So, I'm curious. Do you think pursuing Delap is the right move? Or should we focus on solidifying what we already have? I want to hear your thoughts on this. Share your expectations and frustrations down in the comments. It's time for us to engage in a real conversation about the direction our club is headed. As we look ahead, it's crucial to consider how these decisions impact not only the present, but also our future ambitions. We've seen clubs that make hasty decisions falter, while those that invest wisely in their squad often reap the rewards. I genuinely believe our management is on the right track, but we need to keep the dialogue open. And before I wrap up, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow Blues, and subscribe to my channel for all the latest updates. You don't want to miss anything as we continue our journey this season. And remember to activate that notification bell so you're the first to know when I drop new content. Let's keep the discussion going, Chelsea fans. What do you think? Should we go all in for Delap? I'm excited to hear what you have to say.